Hey guys, it's your Poontiff. The Poontiff is on the channel. The Poontiff is here. And I want to just say to you that, hey, yeah, it's very, very cool. I want to say a very special hello to a very lovely lady, Ling, who sends me her regards. Ling. So, $2 from Jeb. Jeb, man, I need that moolah. Thank you so much. I am brokest pocus. Man, I am so broke today, it's not funny. I want to start off by saying a very quick thank you to NATO for the monkey's shoulder. And I've also got to say a very super thank you to Jeremy Mears and Rourke Malcolm. Got me a bottle of Dalwhinnie. Guys, I'm going to have a drink today. It's Saturday in Australia. And I'd love for you guys to buy me a drink. Okie dokie, guys. I want to say to you, I want to just tell you, I want to say to you guys that, guys, this is the channel. This is the channel. Now let's get some invites happening. Let's get some invites. Let's get the show on the road. Let's get this horological sausage feast. This is the channel. Let's get it on. I'm sending the invites out. Blue shirt Buddha. I'm sending you an invite. He's very cool. ABC, get you invited on there. Who else there? What else am I doing, man? It's all cool. Hello, it's your Poontiff. The Poontiff is here, and I'm very honored to be here today. I want to say thank you to America. I got to tell you, some people have been criticizing Joe Biden. They say, they think he's not 100%. You know what? Yes, I'm a Trump supporter, but I'm not going to buy into that bullshit. When they start saying he's not 100% or he's this or he's that. Bullshit. The media, it is so difficult to be in the media spotlight. It is hard, man. Believe you me, it is hard to be in the spotlight. I've been there. It's not easy. Trying to think of witty things to say is very difficult. It's hard to be. So I got to tell you, I'm not going to buy into this stuff where they say Joe Biden's mentally not there or that's all bullshit. The guy would have to be brilliant to be a contender. So that's just the facts of life. And same as Hillary, wicked, evil Hillary. She's also a brilliant woman. Yes, she is. Hillary Clinton is a brilliant. I didn't say she's a good woman, but I tell you what, she's an incredibly intelligent. To think she's dumb is just stupidity. Dalwhinnie, Andrew, very cool there, $2. I stopped him from buying a German four-wheel drive. Have a teeny shot of whiskey on me, thank you, Andrew. Andrew means, well, he's got a heart of gold. That guy's got a heart of gold, and I love him. Andrew is a good bloke. He rang me I wasn't in the right mood to talk to Andrew. I was going through a bit of a midlife crisis, so cheers indeed there. Cheers. So I gotta tell you, Biden, both of these guys are pretty remarkable guys. Okay, let's get the party started. $5, let's get the party started. Pontiff TV is must see. Okay, and we've got Yankee Doodle, $2. I'm having Belvini, 12 years old. Join me, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you so much there. I gotta tell you, man, I'm drinking coffee for the demographics. This can work for Adrian on Bark and Jack. By the way, guys, PayPal $30. You can join the WhatsApp group. Unfortunately, it was too mean. There was too many pussies for Bark and Jack. He left. He walked off. He didn't like some of my lines. He didn't like some of my shtick. He left. And that's the way it goes. That's the way love goes. Yeah, so I gotta tell you, baby, I gotta tell you, this is the way it goes. So, guys, I'm broadcasting live, and I gotta tell you, I gotta tell you, guys, I'm starting to get better. I'm starting to get better. I'm actually, look, I went a bit off the deep end thinking about buying a platinum travel time. They're thinking, how am I going to pay for it? My money's very tight. I'm actually I want to sell my 5127. I got 2 of them. I'm going to sell one. I'm going to reduce the price. $23,000. How's that? 23. So I'm thinking about that. Now, guys, come on. Is there anyone coming on for me today? Get on here, man. Why have I got absolutely no punters? I don't understand. Why is there no punters? Why no punters? Why no punters? Why is there no punters? Why not? I'd like to get some punters on here. Sell your pathetic paddocks. I love the pad. By the way, I'm wearing a JJ LeCoultre. This is a JJ Jaeger LeCoultre. I'm wearing that today. Adrian, yeah. I gotta tell you, man, seriously, let's get this baby on the way. Let's get this baby on the way. So, guys, come on, guys. Work with me, not against me. Work with me, not against me. That's right, guys. Sell them all. Sell them all. The punters don't care about paddocks. Sell them all. Sell them all. And ABC, he's coming on now, man. He's in the waiting room. Plug in my headphones. Let's get him on. We got ABC. Hey, man, how are you?
Good morning.
So, tell me this. Okay, we were talking yesterday. Your dad was in the watch trade. You also mentioned to me in a previous interview that, here we go, NV Scotsman, $3. Get Timmy on for 3 minutes. Give us a yellow boner. I got to tell you, you mentioned that you were a bit disillusioned with doing the whole YouTube gig. Why did you give up? I don't understand. Why are you disappointed?
Was I? When did I say that?
You said it didn't really pay its way. You couldn't really get traction. Couldn't really get a living out of it.
Oh, no. I meant the market going digital. I meant it was more going towards eBay, Chrono 24, and it wasn't sort of the
No, I know.
trade the
Just
way
hang
it
on.
used to be face
Joe's
to
and
face.
Apple, 83, $2. Your interview with ABC was excellent, big boy. Thank you, thank you. No, this was a previous. When you came on for the first time, you were saying that you've walked away from the YouTube because it's just so hard. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. I am the pontiff here. You know, when I first started YouTube, it wasn't necessary. It was for a little, I was trying to earn $100 a month out of Google Ads.
Yep.
100 or 200, because what I did is I got a credit card and I financed a watch, and I thought, if it could make the payments for me, that would be winner winner chicken dinner. Let me just explain to you what you need to do to become moderately successful on YouTube. See, basically, I never had friends. Friends to me, my old man, he said to me, you got ethnic parents. My old man said, friends, don't trust friends. Friends are a pain in the ass. Friends are bad. Friends are evil. Friends, friends, friends. My old man would say, fuck your friends. That's what my old man would say. Very quickly, Wayne Kerr, $2. Did Manda M. Musa fight you for that shirt? Thank you. Thank you, Wayne. So what I did is I put my whole life into my YouTube channel. That was my friend. Okay?
It's a saturated space, though.
But what you got to do is, see, what I did was, let me tell you, you've got to just create content. I say to someone who says, how do I have success? I did it for 10 years, and then I said, am I successful? 10,000 hours. You want to be an expert in any topic, you've got to put 10,000 hours in. You know that rule, don't you?
No, I've never come across that. Where's that from?
If you want to be an expert in any topic, you put 10,000 hours of effort into it. Whether it's classic cars, whether it's watches, 10,000 hours, you become an expert in that topic.
Okay, so what would that correspond to?
Okay, we got blue shirt. Yankee Doodle, $2. Arch, why do you think so small? Think big. F me did. Sorry, Yankee Doodle. This was when I started off in YouTube. Hello, blue shirt.
Hello, Pontiff.
I'm just talking to ABC here. I said, look, if you want to do the YouTube, I came on. My aim originally was to get $100 a month.
Mm-hmm.
This is when I started. This is 10 years ago, right? This was like 8 years ago. So that was my aim, see? I gave up all my friends. I never had friends, okay? I never had friends.
I'm glad you...
But you're a trailblazer. You started 10 years ago.
Yeah, but it's still, there's space. You know what I mean? You can still... You've just got to
And I've got to say, the amount of people that have adopted your vernacular, I think, goes to show just how influential you are in the space.
I think I'm more lucky I was in there first. I think it's more luck. I really put a lot of effort in because I had never had friends. By the way, if you want to get rid of friends quickly, the quickest way to do it is ask your friends for a small cash loan. I found that a very easy way to get rid of friends and girlfriends. I had this one girlfriend, oh my God, I had a relationship with her, and she used to always hit me up for money, and I said to her, she rang me and said, Paul, I got to talk to you urgently. And I said, oh, before you say anything, could I possibly lend $1,000 from you?
Right.
And then I said to her, what was it that was so important? She said, it doesn't matter now.
Right.
She said it doesn't, because she wanted to ask me for money.
Of course.
The secret is, let me tell you this, the secret is this. This YouTube space, just create content, create content. That Paul Thorpe, he's been on the scene for 5 minutes, right? I mean, just between you and me, okay? Look. NATO, $3. Rubber mug, any mug works for the pontiff. Thank you, NATO. Seriously, he's been on the scene for 5 minutes, right? And then he's angry he can't support his Ferrari and country house lifestyle. Well, I don't have a country house or a Ferrari. I might be able to get a second-hand Fiat if I'm lucky, okay?
Right.
Well, like I said...
And it'd be one of those Fiats with that silly speed transmission that nobody wants.
mean, Blue Shirt, you haven't got your own channel, do you?
No.
You're a nomad. You appear in lots of channels I've seen. So
Here and there.
yeah, so well, a fair
Tommy
few
D,
channels.
$10. You're looking so silky and suaveccio, Arch, like a young Paul Lind. I don't even know who Paul Lind is.
Suavecito. Is that Spanish?
I
Suavecito.
love LYND.
Yeah, he was a comedian back in the 60s and 70s.
Oh yes, he's very. Oh yeah, I love Paul. Paul Lind. He's great.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy. He did heaps of stuff. He did.
He did. He was the center square in Hollywood Squares for a long time.
And he always had that look. You know, that look with that grin. He had that grin. You know.
Yep.
I loved him. He was amazing.
Mm.
He was a great comedian. Absolutely amazing.
He was.
Guys, I want to tell you seriously, this YouTube space, you gotta do what you want. I just went out there. Everyone was so nice. I got a lot of inspiration from Breitling Source. He was Canadian, a little bit pompous, and he just didn't have any. I just thought, right, I'm going to do whatever I want to say, and it's worked well. I've been unique, but I haven't had many sponsorships. A lot of companies are scared to jump on board with me. But you know what? I don't really care anymore. I'm having a good time. I got good guests. I've got yourself, Blue Shirt Buddha on.
Well, you know, it takes a lot of money to get all this equipment together.
Exactly.
Good point. Good point. Where are the other?
Who cares? We got a good little set here. I'm happy just to stay here with you guys. I got to tell you, Blue Shirt Buddha, I want to say this.
Yes, sir.
Honestly, I've got more respect for somebody who builds a collection who's just a normal guy than some super rich jerk who just can buy whatever they want. I actually like the struggle because let me tell you this. See, you don't understand. The whole reason I went into buying and selling watches, I could never afford to buy new. I could never. Even when I bought my first Rolex, they were so expensive. I've got an Explorer 1. That was $2,500. I paid $1,500 wholesale from a
Super
contact.
chats.
Some super chats are in the
Ryan
house.
Woodman, previously Woody New Yorker, $2. Blue Shirt is as free as Clyde, but a really nice guy. I love Blue Shirt, and I love you, Ryan Woodman. Doc, BBC, $2. Paul Lind, Blue Shirt, and ABC. The new A-Team, you betcha. And Rourke Malcolm, $5 for a drink, Mind Pontiff. Now,
And
Paul,
there you go.
He's the guy who actually bought me a bottle of Del Winnie 15. I gotta be honest with you, man. If you can drink this sort of stuff, this is amazing. If you guys want to have a dedication, every program I dedicate to people who buy me drinks, just go to danmurphys.com.au, order a bottle of scotch, Paul Pluter, email me at archieluxury72@gmail. I'll give you my private cell phone number.
Right.
They'll let me know when it's ready to pick up. And every video, every live show, I mention your name. Like this bottle here, this came in from Jeremy Mears and Rourke Malcolm. There we go, guys.
There
you
we
guys
go.
are superstars.
And that's from Dan Murphy's, right?
Dan Murphy's. There's heaps of scotches, there's bourbon, any alcohol. I will give it a squirt.
Respect those Woody and
I gotta
Doc
tell you.
and Rourke.
I gotta tell you, Blue Shirt, I got a lot of respect for you. You're just a normal guy. See, I'm a normal guy. You know something? When I was working for the KBR, my salary was about 60,000 Aussie dollars a year. I never earned, when I worked all my IT jobs, I never made more than 70,000 Aussie in a year. I was not a six-figure income. I was not a winner chicken dinner. I was always, when I was in IT, I would do any job that paid over 25. Let me tell you this. You're in recruitment, ABC, right?
No, I'm in telecoms.
Same bloody thing. But I thought you think golf recruitment. Who's golf recruitment?
That's I I was trying to open up a recruitment business in the education field many years ago, but it didn't take off.
And here we go. We got Maddie Stevens. Hello, Maddie. How are you?
Hello. Good evening, everyone.
Just very quickly, before we get Matt on the scene, let me just very quickly, I want to say a few things very quickly. I got to tell you this. I got a lot of respect for, I never earned big money. When I worked for KBR, 60,000 was my salary. Aussie, you work that out. That's about 40,000 US a year. I never earned six figures. I always earned under 70, okay? Under 70,000, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I want to say this to you, right? That's before taxes. That's 70,000. I haven't even taken tax out yet. That's the gross, not the net. I want to tell you this. Seriously, the reason I bought secondhand stuff is because I could never afford new. I never could afford, even when you go back 20 years ago, I could never afford this shit new. That's why I always had an angle. I could never afford to buy shit brand new, okay? I just want to say that to you. I have so much respect for people who have a struggle. To own one Rolex today is a major achievement for a man.
It's hard.
It is, yeah.
Maddie Stevens. Maddie, how are you?
Hey Matt, good to see you on here again.
Hey, Matt.
Hey,
Yes, I'm
just
glad
very
to finally
quickly,
be able to call in. I know it's been a long time. I'm sorry.
Ron
about
the
that. I've been
Shrink,
busy.
$5. Matt is a great guy, but that hat should be removed with a shotgun.
I've got a shotgun right over there, a double barrel.
Maddie, I want to firstly, could I, sorry, just one more super chat. Tank Williams III. IT work sucks. Every time the phone rings, it's a problem. FMD, getting out of the industry was the best. I totally agree with you. Let me tell you this. I remember I was a manager. I was an IT manager. And they said, Paul, I used to always go to my bosses with problems. And then one time they said, I decided to do nothing for a week. I walked around with a clipboard and a piece of paper and a pen. And you know, I never complained for that week. You know what they said to me, Paul? We want to they gave me a $50 voucher and they said, Paul, we want to congratulate you on all the work you've done this week and for being positive and forward. And I thought, you know, that just sums up how inefficient and hopeless you losers are. I want to say, Maddie, I want to apologize to you. I am so sorry. I was wrong. I want to offer my full apologies to you, and I want to give you respectos. Okay, Matt? Let me just say to you, Chinese doctor I had a relationship with, she turned out to be very, very nasty. I am never going there again, and I want to say to you, Chinese need to be treated with absolute kid gloves. It was a disaster. Bad, nasty disaster.
You tried to warn him, Matt. You should have. You tried to warn him. I
did.
Absolute disaster. It ends so, and it's not just the disaster. It's the psychological head fook. The head fook. Ah! You know what I mean? I'd rather get a steel rod and shove it into my skull than to deal with their shit.
Yankee
You're
Doodle
better off
Nanza.
going to a third world country than going to China or for Chinese women.
Here we go. Yankee Doodle, $5. Which collection do you prefer? Patek Calatrava, Seamaster 300, Longines Chrono, or VC Patrimony, Rolex Sub, or Omega Speed? Let me pick the best there. Patek Calatrava, Rolex Sub, Omega Speedy. That's where I'd be going. I gotta tell you, the VC Patrimony, very hard to shift, especially if you need the money. The Seamaster 300, no disrespect to Maddie there, but it's garbage. Nobody wants it.
I love
the Longines, let's not even...
But I'm wearing the Explorer.
There you go.
Let's not even get me talking about Longines. GB, $2. Friday Night Live, hope everyone is well. And Gun Glutton, Gun Glutton, $5. Bought my first big Rolex silver dial, 126334. David SW! David SW! Maddie, so firstly I want to apologize and say, man, that was a terrible. I gotta tell you, I would have preferred to do black tar heroin than go out with that particular woman again.
I don't know, I'm going to Pattaya and snorting some.
Can't have been that bad. Come on.
It was. I was an idiot. Absolutely. Do any of you guys remember? I'm a bit of a Get Smart fan. You know, Get Smart?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm, of course.
Mm-hmm.
There was a character there in Get Smart called Simon the Likeable.
I don't remember him.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm a real Get Smart fan. Here we go, Yankee Doodle, $2. Those are separate collections. It's either or. I gotta tell you, man.
To know which one you preferred.
I prefer the one with the subs. Get the one without the long jeans. That's the answer, because long jeans is so toxic. And the Patrimony's not too bad. Okay.
The sub and the Speedy Pro. That's by far.
Yeah, I reckon that's probably. But if you can substitute the Patrimony for a Patek, it'd be much better.
Hey, this is
Maddie.
a Bark and Jack NATO, so I want everyone's head to
Ooh,
explode.
Bark and Jack. You know what? That Bark and Jack guy. I gotta tell you, man, he left my private WhatsApp group. He thought it was too spicy.
He's got kids.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, it's
Yeah, but
spicy.
it's not for the whole family. It's just for him, okay?
Yeah, but if kids
Is he
use your
married?
phone, yeah, I think he is.
Well, then
Got a
his
little
woman
kid.
is checking his phone. That's the issue. You know, that
What's the
stuff's
problem?
coming in. and
She
his
needs
wife
to
is
know
saying,
how to be ready for him. She needs to know the competition.
MGTOW's the way to go.
I gotta tell you, Maddie, seriously, man, I completely get it now. I understand why you were so burnt out. Yeah, yeah, man, I'm with you. I got the T-shirt, and I tell you what, it was not fun. They are nasty. Not only are they nasty, they're narcissistic. Not once did she ever say, "Are you okay, Paul? Are you coping?" Not once. It was always. Here we go, Goofy Nuts. $5, Goofy Nuts.
I could tell stories, but if I do, she might track me down and have me killed. So that's why I don't really talk about it anymore. And I'm serious.
I completely get, man. They are nuts on a scale of 1 to 10. They're about an 11.
Wow.
Nuts, absolutely nuts.
Wow.
And I'm the biggest shit of them all. I always say this to people. Okay, they found a few lies. Okay, I tell a few porkies. Yeah, I do. You know what? Where the hell did you find me? Where did you find me? Where was it? Was it at the Mercedes dealer? No.
If you have a Japanese woman, you don't go down 4 steps to a Chinese woman. It's that simple. You have Japanese, South Korean, Chinese.
Yeah, I gotta be honest with you. Sometimes the service delivery with the Japanese leaves a bit to be desired. We like to outsource a little bit to bring the numbers up.
That's awful.
Japanese are the least sexed women of all time. Did you know this?
No.
Dog trainer. How is my favorite dog trainer?
Hey, Mark.
Oh, God.
Hello, Blue Shirt. Hello, ABC. Matt Stevens
Mark.
and the Pontiff.
Mark is in the
Hello.
kids' house.
So happy to
Hey,
see you boys.
Archie, I had my Explorer serviced by Rolex.
Because it had dry oils.
I don't know if I would have done that. Why? I don't know if I would have done that. It's very expensive.
Yep, $804.
How much was that? How much?
With taxes.
How much?
$804.
Matt loves to
Standard
spend
price.
money.
Do
Matt
they
loves to
change
spend
the
money.
dial or the hands? That's the only worry.
No. I told them, do not change the dial or hands. Do not refinish. And they followed my instructions. New
Excellent.
crown
Okay.
and stem. And, of course, sonically cleaned and a service movement. And the tube was very worn, and the oils were all basically dried out.
Maddie, was it New York or Dallas? Where did they go?
No, it was done locally in Raleigh.
Oh, very nice. $10.
Mr. J, $10.
Mr. J, do you think a two-tone champagne Daytona is too flashy for a guy who isn't looking for attention to his wrist? I want a Daytona and refuse to pay the premiums that stainless steel. Man, go for white or black. Go the champagne. I got to be honest with you, nobody really. That is toxic middle age. Okay, that's like the 45-year-old guy, receding hairline, bald and fat.
How old
Okay,
is Mr.
whereas
J?
the black The black dial Daytona, that is merely middle-aged guy who can still swing and pick up a 35-year-old. And the white Daytona, he's the one who goes after the MILFs
The first
in
guy
the
is
60s.
You are the
He goes after the MILFs in the 60s who drive an SL. Classy, classy, classy. I gotta tell you, I've been there, and you know what, Matty?
You are there right
Matty,
now.
I gotta be honest with you. And as for you, dog trainer, your advice was crap.
What are you talking
You said
about?
that woman would do incredible things in the bed.
No. I said she would have done incredible.
That's bullshit. I never got my end in, that's for sure. It was
The
all
Chinese women
always about them. It was never about me. I didn't get any relief. I had to pay to get relief.
Williams.
Tank Williams the third, $5. One more on me. Shout out to the Asian women with thick thighs and flat butts. I gotta tell you something. I've become addicted to okay, let me tell you this, okay. Part of my therapy, getting over this Chinese woman who, far out, she was nasty.
Bagnanza.
I gotta tell you, man, seriously, I've been watching a little bit of porn on the X Hamster and also X videos.
How's the wife? Are you following my advice with the wife?
You really gotta destroy it all, don't you? I'm keeping the fantasy going, man. The fantasy.
Well, I'm talking about the ex-wife.
Super chats.
Okay, here we go. So there we go. Thick flies and fat butt. I tell you something, seriously, man. I love a Japanese bottom. Ooh. Gorgeous. Ryan Woodman, $2. What watch would Trump win when he wins in November? Seriously, he got to wear the Trumpster's own watch. And we got Clivers. Hello, Clivers.
Hello, mother.
Oh, God. He's here.
And then we got Ron the Shrink, $2. AC3 prefers a GILF. GILF and a MILF. A MILF is a mummy, I'd like to, Fook. A GILF is a granny. And you know something, truthfully, Ron the Shrink? Age is no barrier. As long as they got an SL Mercedes-Benz. By the way, Maddie, to put it into your speak, it'd have to be a 107. I don't want the W140, the 229. That's no good. It has to be a W. It's got to be I want one of the Panda wagons.
107 is phenomenal, but you start going newer than that, and you have all kinds of trouble.
Here we go. SR Bella, $5. Arch, would you watch Mark Shower, his partner? Man, I would do that for free, man.
Yeah, you'd do that for $1.99.
I'd do that for. I'd actually pay to watch. I'd pay to watch, man. I would pay to watch.
I paid to watch.
I gotta tell you,
things in Pattaya.
You can go to my OnlyFans, or you can just watch the Matt Stevens hot tub video. With,
I was about to say the same thing. Yeah,
Matt, I especially love that video in the hotel room with you and Austin, the hotel room in Bangkok, where you were wearing your Daisy Duke short shorts and you were practically hanging out of them. By the way, I'm drinking a bourbon drink. So
I didn't realize where the camera was.
It's the R107, and I gotta tell you, sorry, it was the R129 to stay away from. Stay away from the R129. Pierre Hidari, he also says stay away from the R129s.
Matt, respect those,
They
Matt.
break so often. He loves the cars. He just says that there's 3 or 4 things on them that break constantly. By the way,
I'm trying to get. Can you try and get Pierre? What's that?
Pierre Hidari has more business than ever.
Can we get him on the show?
Oh, he'll never come on. Are you kidding? His wife would divorce him.
Well,
he doesn't even know who I am.
Of course he does.
I love Pierre Hidari. I love his videos.
Who you are. He likes the fact that you basically say what you think, even if it's insane.
I do like his Mercedes Source rival. You know that? I do like Kent.
Yeah, Kent. I don't know. He's only in it to sell his.
So what? I'm in it for the money as well. 03 Just RX, $5, and Tank Williams. Matt Stevens' intro is the best. Yeah, I love that intro. I just you gotta be careful with copyright and stuff like that. That's the only reason I don't use it. Otherwise, I would, man. And Yankee Doodle, $2. I'm on my 5th shot of Belvedere. Join me, big boy, and I'm gonna have one of these monkeys' assholes. That's what I'm gonna drink. Is a monkey's asshole. Okay.
Oh dear God.
You're not going to be able to travel anymore with coronavirus. So you're basically going to be stuck there in Aussie forever.
Yeah, just a
I gotta
couple
tell you,
more
that's
years.
why I've been exploring the Chinese market here, and I gotta be honest with you, man, it's terrible. It's bad.
The problem is the Pontiff cannot get he cannot get service on his own continent. He's got to travel.
You know, I gotta get the service. I want the service delivery. That's what I want, man. I gotta tell you, Matty.
Do you know why? Do you know why? Because everybody has juice and shampoo in Australia. There is no need for juice.
Mark, have
or
you
shampoo.
seen Don's Match.com matches? Has he sent any to you?
No,
Oh, it's a horror show. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'll have to ask him. What happened? He had a nice girl there for a minute. What happened?
She was nuts.
Oh, well.
Does that matter?
Oh, it matters. She was fucking crazy.
Yeah, actually, I must admit, to be honest with you, I had my share of crazy. In the last couple of months, I've had my share of crazy, and let me believe you, how crazy, dog trainer? You've spoken to her. How crazy? 1 to 10.
She screamed at me for a solid hour. That's how mad she was at you. But I can tell you, based on the screaming, she would have been Archie had a girlfriend, and he
Wait,
picked
did
her
you
up.
post a picture of her there, Arch?
No, I can't do
You got to
that.
send that to me privately.
Okay. Actually, you want me to send it to you? I'll post on Facebook.
No, don't do that.
I don't have Facebook.
Anyway, listen. The Good Doctor, we can really go
Stupid
no
chat.
further than that.
Stupid chat.
Actually, could we stop referring to her as a doctor, because she never actually had a license in my country.
that
Yankee Doodle, $2. Lizard tongue, please, thank you. She was how nuts, dog trainer. Tell me how nuts.
Well, I think she was a 5 and you're a 5, so together you equaled like a 12. Your juju and hers just did not mesh. But I gotta say, based on how passionately nuts she was, I think she would have done terrible, perverted, awful things in the bedroom with you.
No, it was hopeless.
Well,
I never had any relief. Dog
I mean,
trainer.
I believe she would have used Q-tips and acupuncture needles and clothespins and all kinds of
Women are aggressive in bed. They're fantastic as far as that's concerned.
I gotta tell you, she did the best ear cleaning. She got this metal tube and cleaned my ears
God,
out.
Yeah.
right.
And that was amazing. And she's a doctor, so she knew what she was doing.
Not in your country.
Whoa.
You can get that in Cambodia or Thailand.
Does she really know what she's doing? Is she a proper veterinarian?
I didn't know. I didn't check her license, but I gotta tell you, seriously, man, I want to tell you. Clyde, Mark, you admit she was absolutely nuts, wasn't she? I had to bring Mark in to get...
I thought she was a lovely woman. I'm a little afraid of her, so I don't want to say too much because she has my phone number.
You mean
she's in a different continent.
Well, you know, I understand that, but I'm just saying I might need an intercontinental order of protection. She's a little scary.
And by the way, I've spoken to my lawyer. As long as we don't absolutely mention her name, I can say whatever the fuck I like!
Can we call her the doctor then?
No, we don't.
Well, what are we going to call her?
The bad bitch!
No, that's not nice. Let's come up with a nicer name for the lady. Why don't we call her the lady in question? How about the lady in the tower? You know,
I gotta tell you, I'm still angry. A lot of things happened there. I was very angry about it. You know?
Fortunately, you got your luxury. Listen.
How about we call her the urologist?
Hey, does she have a jungle under her arms and between her legs?
No.
Does she
I'm a beaver, man. I'm a beaver. This is what the addiction was about. The beaver.
Archie
yes. I absolutely.
Archie loves to part the hairs. Big man.
Oh my God. D Staple, $2. What's more loud and annoying, AC3 or his dumb shit?
Oh, super chat.
Wayne Kerr, $2. My wife uses her voice as a sedative.
Super chat.
And SR Bell, $673. Mark, how much peanut butter do you use?
You know,
with
I would as a moderator with an anvil, I would ban SR Bell, but he keeps giving money, so I can't. But I want to. I really want to.
I gotta tell you, Matt, Pierre, I absolutely adore Pierre. I love his. You know what I really want
to be down there 3 weeks ago, but they had a huge coronavirus spike down there, so I've had to delay my trip until October or November. It sucks.
It's not going to happen, man. There's going to be no.
I need to ask a question. Was there any foreplay at all? I mean, did you maybe like try to quickly stick a horn in?
I asked and I was told I'm not ready for that.
Clyde, are you saying that that Archie should have gored her? Is that what you?
Yeah.
Wait, are you saying that you never got any play with this woman?
Well, he got a little bit of tongue action.
It'd be like
In the ass?
It'd be like the 2000 election.
Hey, this is not a good conversation to have here. Now, look, guys, I want to tell you seriously.
It'd be like the 2000
I can tell you honestly, if we use Bill Clinton as a reference point, I did not have sex with that woman.
You know what?
What kind of
Because
wristwatch does she
cheating,
wear, and what kind of car does she drive?
eating ain't cheating.
Okay, she had a Mercedes-Benz.
Mercedes.
C-class.
C-class?
See, but this is expensive in my country.
That's true. Everything's expensive there.
And the other thing, she had an Omega Constellation two-tone with diamond dial.
Did she smell vaguely of Vegemite? Ron the Shrink.
Ron the Shrink AC3 only gets relief from milk maize.
Nice.
Because they
By the way, I invited Don on, but he's too busy
they work
doing
his
his new
teeth.
I gotta tell you, man, I really want to get a Benz. Then I want to get a cheap second-hand W123. What do you think of that?
As long as it's a diesel 300D.
Favorite car of Intel's everywhere.
280E.
No, come on, go for the go 300D. It's the best one ever made. Try to find a 1985. It has every upgrade that you could possibly want.
That's a 5-cylinder diesel. You know that?
Yeah, it's the best diesel engine ever. That car will go forever and ever and ever. Granted, you could go for the other ones as well, but that's the best one they ever made.
How's
I'm thinking
Austin?
about a wagon.
Austin's
Matt,
good.
how's Austin?
I talked to him the other day.
How is he, man? I love Austin.
He's cool.
He just wants to be friends. Actually, wait. You have no friends.
Yeah, he was supposed to visit his family here in North Carolina this summer, but we know coronavirus. So.
Oh, he's from NC. Okay.
I gotta tell you, ABC, I want to tell you, man, seriously, you're in the watch fraternity. I got a lot of respect for Matty because I gotta be honest with you, Matty's kind of been a bit of a swinger.
Okay.
He hasn't had things, he didn't go out of college and get a good paying job on Wall Street. No, he went into the film industry.
Well, have you seen the man in a pair of Daisy Dukes? I mean,
and I tell you what, Matty, me and you, I want to shoot porn with you, Matty.
Yeah,
I want to start a
He was in the
Japanese
film industry, wasn't he?
I want to start a thing called a black company. They're called a black.
Too late. Austin signed him to an exclusive contract.
I want to start.
I told Austin this swimming pool thing ain't gonna work, and that Goldberg's gonna have a field day forever. But he wouldn't listen.
I put it right into the spank bank. What are you talking about?
Here we go. SR Bell 673 bucks. Arch, tell story about Korean massage parlor. Now, seriously, I never went to a Korean massage parlor. I had a few Korean providers, independents, indies. I went to this one Korean girl. She was at Spring Hill. If you're in Brisbane, okay. Sam Walton.
Well, wait. The story.
I'll come back to the story. Sam Walton, £2. 11406 or 116610 LN for an everyday piece. Go the no date. No date. That's £2 worth. Now let me tell you the story. So anyhow, I went to this massage parlor. I went to this lady. We'll come. Goofy Nuts, $5. What do you think of the Sin U series watch for a rich Turner on the job? If not Sin, what?
Yes.
You know what? Where's Seiko?
The 50. Get the 50.
It's garbage.
Not the one. Get the 50.
Now let me tell you this story. I was at this independent's house, and she was just all she did was R&T. It was only R&T.
Whoa! Rub and tug.
Rub and tug.
All right.
And she wouldn't do any extras. And I said, do you mind if I touch? No. She was in the zone. She was jerking me up. She was in the zone.
Whoa! R&T.
Okay. And you know what I did then? I said, right, do you mind if I just touched? And then, you know what? Okay, I erupted, okay?
Ooh, erupt.
And then I said, can we have a... She goes into the kitchen, starts doing the dishes.
Cuddle? It's
and I said, honey, can we have a cuddle? I thought a massage, a little bit of massage time.
You are such a woman.
She said, I got to go soon. My flatmate's coming back. And I thought, what What an absolute! And I had another Korean. I
We
had
have a cuddle. That's
you
what.
wanted her to check you for fleas and ticks.
That's
and
the
then
point where you
I had
just
another one at the Gold Coast.
a cuddle.
Korean. She fit me in between appointments. She wanted 5 minutes in and out.
What's wrong?
And I'm thinking, this is shit. Because when I go into a provider, I like to have a lie down on the floor. I like to have.
You like the table shower, Arch?
I like to have.
You like to be massaged like a Kobe beef.
I want 30 minutes of fun. It's costing me a lot of money, man.
Well, Arch, okay, now Mark, right now, would he be Kobe beef or would he be COVID beef?
I knew that was coming.
Yes.
I recently signed a contract with a moral clause, so I can't actually discuss these things.
Well, then you know what? You're in violation by your appearance on this channel.
I could literally lose my job.
Now, what I want to.
What are you doing now?
I'm working on a project. I'm contractually unable to actually discuss it in public.
He's working for the real pontiff.
Tell me, how is the Mercedes going?
Actually, replacing the upper control arms next week.
Super chat.
Dan Redkey, $5. Hey pal, blue shirt, but blue shirt. Let's talk to you.
Hey Dan.
Hey man, Matty, I gotta tell you, blue shirt. I got respect for you because you've always been struggling to survive. You're a battler. You really love your watches, don't you?
I do.
What other hobbies do you have besides watches? What else is there?
Stalking.
No stalking. I love hockey.
Collecting orders of protection.
I'm trying to figure out who your voice sounds like. Someone who does work on TV or YouTube has a voice just like yours. It's making me nuts.
You sound like crap. You sound like Crappy's younger brother.
No.
So tell me this.
You're gonna insult me like that, Mark.
No,
Why you do that?
What other hobbies do you have? Canadian hockey. You love hockey.
I love
the
hockey.
Watches. Is watches better?
It's different. It's different. You know, watches are something that you can
Super chat.
do every day. You know, hockey's. There's a game on every
Arabella, do you RT your Dale dog? That's ridiculous.
Please.
Let's just go. Okay,
That's
let's.
Bad taste.
not cool.
I gotta say, blue shirt.
He has to go.
I
now.
always love your collection. You're a working man. You were married
at the
before,
moment,
weren't you?
Yes. I
What
was.
advice would you give to anyone contemplating marriage?
Think
I think
twice.
it's what George Bernard Shaw said about marriage.
Think twice.
What's that?
Don't.
What did he say?
Don't.
Yep.
Buy your watches when you can.
Maddie, what advice would you had a Vietnamese woman and a very nasty Chinese girlfriend? What advice would you give to anyone considering a relationship with a Chinese woman?
Kill yourself first.
You know, my son is married to a beautiful, wonderful, lovely. My daughter-in-law is a Chinese woman. She's the sweetest, the nicest, the best.
Mainland Chinese.
The goodest. Yeah.
Born in mainland China.
Yes. Well, you know what?
It's a miracle. It's a miracle.
Well, the answer is yes, but her she's been here since high school, and her family are all lovely people, beautiful, wonderful people. Yeah.
He hasn't
Look, I
learned
have plenty
yet.
of
It'll
that.
happen. Maddie, don't worry. He'll wake up. Don't worry, man. Give it 10 years.
Come
when
on,
the
let's
alimony
not
comes
get
in and they
bad
don't let
wishes.
go, they're like pit bulldogs.
She is absolutely beautiful, and one of these days I can't wait to have Chinese American grandbabies, and what a lovely family. My son got very, very, very lucky with this girl.
There are plenty of beautiful,
incredible.
lovely Chinese ladies out there. I just have to
Believe
get
you me,
together
there's a
with
sea
psycho.
full of them, and they're all nuts. They're all nuts. Sorry. They're all nuts. You know that they got huge egos. Oh my God, the egos on these bitches. Oh my God.
They are racially superior to everyone. So if they are Han Chinese, they've been raised to believe that Han Chinese people are superior to all others.
Actually, how did you know this? Man, Manny, you're speaking, yeah, you're right. How did you know this Han Chinese bullshit?
Because I was with a Han Chinese woman. So
They're
I lived there
nuts.
for 3 years.
No, do any of them not marry? How many Han Solos are there?
You realize they have a totally messed up society now.
Oh, that's a good
The
pun.
women make a lot of money over there at this point, and no man will satisfy them. So they have millions of women in their 30s and 40s who are unmarried and can't get a husband because they're too picky.
No, if no man can satisfy them, what about Archie?
They have a very large vibrator sales thing going on over there. You would not believe how many vibrators are sold in China.
Yeah, but when you look at Archie's head, you could actually sell the horns.
We've heard that joke before.
Oh no, actually no. Beforehand, it was growling handlebars.
I gotta tell you guys, seriously, I'm thinking about this. There are some good Chinese. I met this other lady called Ling, and she's actually quite lovely. So
actually,
they're not all bad.
Look,
you can't
Vietnamese
stereotype
women
them.
are actually lovely. I have
Who's
a number
that?
of friends who are Vietnamese. They're lovely people. It's just I happen to get involved.
They're control
with one who's
freaks.
spoiled.
Vietnamese bitches are control freaks. I've had a few, believe you me.
Super chat.
Joe's Apple, $2. Mark is one of the greats. Respectos to him. I love Marky, the dog trainer.
Thank
the best
you.
dog trainer in the world, I might add. Absolute
you.
celebrity dog trainers.
Thank
You
you.
Who
bring
told
out
me
Mark.
not to buy this, by the way.
And remember,
What is that, by the way?
the art of,
The Art of Training Your Dog, available on Amazon.com.
and
Yes, the
book
dog
Barnes and
trainer
Noble,
compared
wherever
my
books are
Explorer
sold,
to a
and
Timex.
there may be an Easter egg or two for the punters.
Nice. Archie, what happened to the Swedish? Go ahead, Clyde.
Hidden references to Matt Stephen in the book.
Can't answer that question. My lawyer has advised me.
So he'll have to buy it and see.
As a member of my religious cult, I'm not allowed to answer. I'm contractually obligated. Matt and I signed the same morals clause.
Archie, what's up with the Swedish punter and the
I'm just
seventh
giving it a
identical
break.
Patek? Yeah.
I'm just giving it a break. I'm thinking, do I want to commit? Because I've just had a few money problems, okay?
A few?
New carpet, you know that synthetic carpet?
Yeah.
You know, in
Finally
this
put up with the
I
country,
want
rest
to
of
put
the
it in the
world.
studio as well. I want to put it in the studio.
you know what? We don't understand because here in America, you call 1-800-CARPET. 24
Right.
hours later, it's in, it's delivered, it's installed.
Exactly.
It's
Nothing
done,
says luxury more than carpet beetles.
you know. But you've
gotta
been
have
talking.
real wool carpet to have carpet beetles.
You've been
Nobody's had
talking-
wool carpet since the 50s here.
Now, if you ordered American carpet, wouldn't it be upside down?
Exactly. And you've been talking about carpet for like 3 weeks. Where the hell is it? All you have to do is 1-800-CARPET.
How many thumbs down are on your carpet beetle videos? Oh my God, the ratio.
Oh my God. Matt, how many thumbs down are on all of his videos?
Right now, there's 14 thumbs up on this and 33 thumbs down.
Yeah, but since you appeared, there are now several death threats as well.
Yeah.
Maddie, remember death threats?
Yeah. I also remember a certain someone who's will mention nameless, and I told him I'll meet you in New York City, and he flew to Chicago because he was scared of me. So
I got to hear that story. You tell me later.
Matty,
Yeah,
I gotta tell you, man, seriously, the Mercedes W126, do you love it?
Oh yeah. Are you
I want to
kidding?
get a 300 SE. What do you think?
No.
What?
Unless it's a five-speed standard transmission, because the automatic transmission has a high gear ratio. So when you're on the highway, that thing is just it's no, you don't want to do that.
No.
Me, plastic water pump.
What happened to Donnie's parents' 300 SE?
What happened to
His
Donnie's
mother and
brain?
Father won't change the oil, so it's rotting in the garage. That car will be toast, and it's a shame because I've been in that car and it's
a nice car.
mint condition. The interior is perfect.
Why won't they change the oil?
'Cause they're nuts.
They're not spending
No. Actually, they do change the oil. It's all the cigarette tar still.
Yeah.
Remember
His
when?
mother bought
Remember
the most expensive Lexus that she. could
Remember
get her
when
hands
Donnie
on.
sold off his dad's jewelry to buy a watch and then sold it
Yep.
at a loss?
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Let's not even
What's
go
wrong
there.
with Matty? Is Matty okay?
Maddie's fine. Donnie's crazy.
Oh, by the way, I was driving the SEC down the road today when this gentleman, African American gentleman, he comes on the side with a Honda Accord 2-door. The windows go down. He goes, "Fucking awesome ride, man! Woo woo!" I'm like, "Thank you."
It
You're
is an awesome ride.
You're like right
You
on,
got a
bro. Power,
560 SEC. What's your
power
SEC?
to the people.
Say
Hashtag
again?
Black Lives Matter.
What model is your SEC?
Oh, it's a 500 SEC. It's a gray market. It was imported into California in November of '84. I've
With
got the
funny
paperwork
headlights.
on that. So it's the higher horsepower model.
You got the
Oh, wow.
European headlights.
No, they were federalized. So when it came in, they took off the European headlights and they took off the Euro bumper. So I have a Euro front bumper, but the rear bumper is US, and my headlights are US. So I'll eventually get those flipped. But they're like $1,500 to $2,000.
Yeah, I was going to say that's big bucks.
I'm only
Huge
describing
money.
one of Doc's watches for a minute. Parts from here, parts from there.
I actually bought a pair. They were delivered by UPS, and they were
I bought a pair
smashed to
once also.
pieces.
Bagnanza.
Mr.
By the way, guys, I'm
C.
really looking for a varsity pen. Varsity. I need a varsity fountain pen. These are a disposable fountain pen.
Don would hate them.
That looks like
Mr.
Who
C.
uses
a
pens?
looks like a
Come
weed.
on.
Looks like a
I'd
weed
like
pen.
a couple of them. If anyone can send me some varsity pens.
Teachers use pens.
Mr. C, $1, thank you. I gotta tell you, Maddie, I love you. You know that? I love you more
You've
than
told me
Gene.
before, and I appreciate that.
Maddie,
I know
put on the
Gene-
shorts.
Who's that religious freak? Gene who? Who's the Gene?
Put on the shorts, Maddie. We'll all love you then.
I
Oh,
spoke
Jesus.
to her, by the way. She's actually quite a nice lady, you know?
You spoke to her? What?
Gene, you know Gene the preacher.
Wait, how did you speak to her?
The wife.
Well, you mean you emailed her or you spoke to her?
I emailed her.
Oh,
She's
okay.
actually quite a lovely woman, you know?
Yeah, she was lovely in her prime. She was a beautiful, beautiful.
I'd still go there. You know, age is nothing for me. You know that I've gone. The oldest lady I've had intimate relations with was in the 70s.
You mean in the 1970s, or she was 78 years old?
Yeah.
It's
Oh.
early 70s. You know what? And I don't care. You know that? She was a lovely woman.
A 6-year-old Archibald Chesterfield III
I
has
had a
sex with
great
his
time
grandmother's
with
girlfriend.
her, you know? I really did. She was a beautiful woman.
Did you use like olive oil, or what did you use to to smooth out the pathway?
She was actually quite friendly. You
Is
know?
that right? Friendly.
Well, that's
Well,
good to know.
Listen, Benjamin
It's,
founding.
well, you know Archie's secret, right? He
Yeah,
tells
right.
them the head nipples are filled with Infamil.
No, actually, I believe his secret is premium squeeze. Listen, Benjamin Franklin said you should always date older women because they're grateful and they'll make you breakfast in the morning.
Brian
Great
Allison
line.
keeps posting vomit stickers, so I guess he doesn't like the chat.
Now, what I want to know is, what does ABC stand for?
They're my initials.
A big cock, right,
I
Mark?
thought it stood for Australian bovine castrator. That's what I was.
Oh dear, no, they're my initials.
Well, Blue Shirt should change his name to Red Shirt, then he'll be killed next week.
No, okay.
That's some Crips and Bloods thing going on.
No. I think it's a Star Trek reference.
It's a Star Trek reference.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
The red shirts always got killed. You see one on the the Enterprise. Oh, he's dead next.
Yep.
Trouble with triples.
Everyone loves it.
I like Star Trek: The
Except me.
Next Generation. That was good.
Up and down. Way better than
James
anything today.
T.
Star Trek Discovery is shit. Star Trek Picard was shit. The last
Well,
two
you know
Star
what?
Trek
The
movies
pro-
were
let
shit.
me-
Who was your favorite captain?
Kirk.
Deanna
Oh,
Troy.
right.
Yeah, it has to be Kirk.
Kirk, and here's why. Because
I like Picard.
No.
God.
Picard was always negotiating for peace. You know what? James T. Kirk fucked 3-titted women from other worlds and fucking blew shit up.
He didn't
No,
care
no,
if they
no.
were gangrene. He still nailed them.
No. Benjamin Sisko. # Black Captains Matter.
Yeah. Nate, you keep saying, how's Don doing? Don is fine. He's currently masturbating to the speakers that arrived in the mail today.
He's actually sitting on them.
Yeah, he might be right. I called him earlier. I said, Don, you got to come on Archie tonight. He's like, no, I got my speakers. You don't understand. I'm like, okay, I got you. I understand. Get the lube.
Yeah, get the lube in the attachment
yeah.
near the insertion.
It's the bottle of. Wait a minute. What the hell is Archie doing?
He's taking pictures of himself.
Hey guys, how are
Are you on
you?
Thai friendly?
Is he trying to grab the hair loss?
Tinder.
I got banned from Tinder. You know, I tried to set up an orgy in Hong Kong.
Oh, Jesus.
What haven't you been banned from?
You
He
know,
got banned for his 70s porno shirt.
An orgy in Hong Kong was you and 3 Water Buffalo?
I just said come into the room, but take your clothes off at the door,
I
okay?
can't respond to that.
Drop your
because I have
nose
moral
ring at the
clause.
door.
Archie,
You see
you
the
look
funny
like someone-
side, you know?
You look
Free
like
hay.
Archie. You look like someone vomited paisley all over you.
A bale of hay for everyone who shows up.
JT, Captain Archer was all right. It's just the writing on the show sucked.
Yeah.
And what's his name? What's her name? Janeway? I'm Captain Janeway, and now I'm a feminist cunt. Oh.
I got to tell you, I like that Troy, Counselor Troy. She
I
done
met her
porn.
in real
Did
life
you know that?
twice.
She done porn. You know that?
No, she didn't do porn. She did a it's like a softcore kind of movie.
Okay, no.
That's porn.
Everyone-
Stop porn. It's all
All right,
porn.
everyone can officially shut the fuck up. 7 of fucking 9.
Yeah, end of
You're
story
welcome.
right there. Yep.
Hey,
Yeah.
I met Marina
Agreed,
Sirtis
Rancher.
when she was in her prime. Okay, face to face, shook her hand. She was hot. She was hot. Oh, that was
Who's
during the
this?
third or 4th season.
Who's
Jerry
this?
Ryan still is.
Oh yeah, she
Who-
still looks good.
yeah.
Who's this? Who did you meet? Give me the name. I want to Google it.
Marina Sirtis, Troy, Counselor Troy from Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Okay.
She's actually very short, but amazing.
Okay.
Oh, she did porn, didn't she?
No,
We keep telling you no.
No.
Didn't we just do this?
She did do porn.
no, she did not do actual porn. It was an R-rated film, and there was full frontal nudity. She had large bush. You'd like it.
I love Bush. You know that?
Hands up.
Super chat.
You wouldn't be able to find her lips. That's how much bush was down there.
Lips.
SR Bell 673
Oh, Jesus
bucks. Mark,
Christ.
how do you
Wow.
afford Rolex rubbing dogs all day? Mark is the world's greatest dog trainer. He is an accredited author. He is the authority on training your pooch. He's had millionaires, billionaires, and some of the greatest celebrities are his clients. Mark is the best of the best when it comes to training your pooch.
What are you wearing right now there, Mark, on your wrist? Not your dick.
The
on your
Hulk.
wrist.
The Green Submariner LV.
Nice.
Lunette Verde Hulk.
Cool.
I gotta tell you guys, we're over the hour mark, and I think it's time for us to call it quits. It's been
Yeah.
a great time. I love you. I love you long time, okay?
I just watched that movie the other day, and that scene is still
I love that movie, you know that? Love you long, and that's when the camera gets stolen. You know, remember that
You
scene?
love you. Yeah. Yeah.
That was so, and the best
That
thing
was
about
shot
that movie
on a
is, you know the
set
best
in
thing about
London.
that movie is?
Say again?
You know what the best thing about that movie is?
I don't know.
Your ex-wife can't stand it.
Actually, yeah, everyone in her family hates it.
Yeah, I love that movie. I love
That's a
that movie
classic.
just because of that. Okay, we're ending it now.